What's going on, guys? Kyle Minecraft 100 here, and in this video I'll be bringing you guys a no-nonsense tutorial on how to obtain, wield, and upgrade the elemental staff of ice. Anyways, let's get to the video. So the idea behind obtaining the staff of ice is that we have to focus our attention on dig sites. And what dig sites are is basically what you see in front of my screen right here. They are dirt slash grass that obtains a button that if you press it can pretty much give you anything. In our case, we will be obtaining the staff of ice under dig sites that are covered in snow, as you can see right here. Now there are different locations that these staff of ice parts can spawn in these dig sites. For the first staff part, the location could be in generator 2, as you can see here, and then the second part can be over at generator 3. So if you want to go back to generator 1 and go through this door, the dig site covered in snow will be heading right in front of you. So these are the spots that you can obtain your staff of ice. So our second staff part for the ice staff is going to be in a set of locations at excavation. So this first location, which you're looking at, is heading towards generator 4 next to the soul sand area with the soul chest. And this next location is literally on the other side where the chain chest plate can be found. And the third location is going to be heading towards in generator 5 in the soul sand area underneath the robot's foot. So as you can see in my game that I was able to pick up my ice staff part in the area with heading towards generator 5. So our last and final set of ice staff part locations will be located in the back of excavation. As you see here, I pick up my last and final ice staff part. And a quick note that you will not always get your ice staff part on the first try. So just keep digging until you get the ice staff part. So now let's get into the locations. So our first location is the location you seen me pick up right here, which can be ice, which is covered in snow. And the second and final location for this last ice staff part will be located directly behind generator 6 right here. Once you have all your ice staff parts, now we can get to getting the CD and then building our elemental staff. So now if we obtain our two CDs, which is very simple, we're first going to obtain our ice staff CD, which can be located in generator 2. As you can see, one part of the location could be underneath that staircase. The second location you can get your ice staff CD will be right next to the mystery box, and this will be your last and final ice staff CD location. So moving on to our musical CD, we will find one of our locations, which is the location I got in my game, directly in the middle of excavation, heading towards Pack-a-Punch. Our next set of locations will actually be through this 2,000 point door, heading towards Pack-a-Punch. You can see the one location will be in the corner right in front of the steps going downstairs. Heading to the bottom of the steps, you'll find the second piece heading in this corner. You can't miss it as you're going down the stairs. So now that we have our musical CD, what we'll do is we'll head to this part of the bottom of excavation, place our musical CD inside this jukebox. Then if we turn to the stone brick wall, it will soon enough open up. And this area right here is where we go down in the tomb to build our elemental staffs, which also indicates that we can now go get the crystal to build our elemental staff of ice. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to head all the way to the church area where the ice staff tunnel is, and we're going to head up the stairs to generator 6 and go through this tunnel. So once we go through this tunnel, what you'll need is your ice staff CD that we collected earlier in the game, and we're going to place this ice staff CD inside the jukebox. Then soon enough, the portal will open up, giving you the pathway to get into the crazy place where we collect our ice staff crystal. So we're going to jump into the portal. It's going to load the terrain, and boom, we are inside the crazy place, ladies and gentlemen, where we collect our crystals. Here we're going to collect our ice staff crystal, and soon enough, we will be ready to finally build our elemental staff of ice. Now, since we have our ice staff, what we're going to do is head back to the bottom of excavation where we opened up the tomb area. We're going to head straight to the bottom of the tomb to where we can see all the buildables for the elemental staffs. In this case, we'll head to the diamond area, which contains the ice staff buildable, and we're going to place our parts down, as you can see, and soon enough, we'll be able to click the button that grants us our elemental staff of ice, which contains our staff ammunition of slowness arrows, which represents the freezing of zombies. Now, let's go upgrade this thing. So to begin our first step of upgrading our staff of ice, we will need to make our way back to the crazy place in the ice area. And basically what you'll need to do is play this target game where we'll have to shoot different buttons in order to obtain 4 netherrack. Now, not every button obtains a netherrack, as you can see. It's basically a trial and error thing. So you need to keep shooting buttons until you get 4 netherrack. Now, if you do hit a button that gives you a netherrack, that button will disappear, and you'll have to find another button that obtains a netherrack. But as you can see, I get my 4 netherracks. Now, what I do with my netherrack is I place them on the floor in the same pattern that it was on the wall, as you can see, and then I repeat the same process on the second side. So we'll speed this up, get off for another rack, shoot the buttons, and then once I have my another rack, I place the nether rack on the floor in the same pattern that you see on the wall. If you mess this up, you'll have to restart the step and do it all over again. But once you do this, you have completed the first step, and we can head on to the next step to upgrading this staff. So with this next step for the ice staff will contain a little bit more target practice in 3 different locations where we'll have to shoot buttons outside of the map. The first will be on this robot's right hand. So to your left, you'll shoot that button. The next location will be over here at the entrance at excavation. It'll be outside the map right here. And then the last and final location I'll show you guys very shortly, heading towards generator 4. It'll be on top of this gold block behind that chest. So a quick little method to show you guys how to shoot these is, so the first one on the robot's right hand, I stand in the soul sand area of the robot's foot, kind of in the corner, and as you can see, I shot the button and I picked up a gold block. So the next one you'll see in excavation, I kind of stand behind this dig site on top of the back, and boom, on my first try I hit the diamond block. And the last but not least location, I just stand in the soul sand area, which contains the iron axe wall by, and I kind of stand a little bit farther from the corner, and boom, hit it on my first try again, as you can see. So now what we're going to do with the gold blocks that we received from target practice is we're going to take them to Pack-a-Punch. Well, take them to excavation right in front of a Pack-a-Punch, and we're going to throw them in that hopper. Now we can continue our next step to upgrading this ice staff piece. We're going to head all the way back down to the tomb area, and now as you can see with this little wall, it has all 4 colors for each staff. We're going to focus on the blue color and the diamond block. So as you can see, the first diamond block, we want to flick that lever right there, and we want to get all 4 diamond blocks flipped. So that first lever, this next lever is going to be right there, heading farther down to the stats. This next one will be farther in the back near where the enchantment books are, and the last and final diamond block will be heading towards the staircase up on this little structure right here. Once you flick all 4 levers, you will see that now the blocks will go from blue to diamond, and we are ready to complete our last and final step to upgrading the ice staff. Now with this final step underway, we'll make our way back to the crazy place, and what we're going to do with our staff of ice is we're going to place it on this pillar. And now that this is placed on a pillar, we will need to rack up tons of kills in the crazy place, as you can see here, just getting kills after kills after kills in the crazy place, powering up our staff, and eventually what you want to do is you want to check the pillar to see if it spawns a button, as you can see in my video. And this button will be the upgrade to your staff of ice, ladies and gentlemen. What I really like about this as well is that you are also granted a netherite chest plate with protection 4 and unbreaking 3, and we have us another ammo box, Nunziman's arrow, and that is our upgraded staff of ice, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you found this useful, and I will see you guys in the next one.